The new battery is in and the job is all done. Or is it? There's one more step on most cars today, and that's coding the ECM with the new battery information. Hi, I'm Dorman Training Instructor Pete Meier from Motor Age Magazine and our series sponsor, Autel. It's not just battery replacements that may require telling the computer you made a change. An ECU is programmed to perform a variety of functions, but it needs data to determine when and how to perform those functions and to know the parameters of many of the components in its systems. When those parameters change, the ECU needs to know the new values to ensure everything works as designed. The process is called coding and is also referred to as relearn or initialization. Why bother? Can't I just skip this step? Cars adapt over time to improve efficiency, reduce emissions, and deliver solid drivability. Most of you know that when you replace a battery and fail to tell the car you did so, the ECM will act as if it's still dealing with the old worn-out battery, which messes up the charging strategy the new one needs. Without coding, the new battery will likely die a premature death. But that's not the only time you'll need to perform this step. Replacing parts like injectors, oxygen sensors, and throttle bodies, just to name a few, may require coding. Even after performing a simple repair to correct a DTC or just unplugging an ECU, this important step may be required. And blowing past it isn't a good idea. It can result in a new repair not correcting the original concern, or even creating a new problem you didn't have before. And both mean a customer comeback is in your future. Now, how do you know when a service or repair procedure requires coding, and how do you do it? Well, let's start with the first question. If you've ever been to any of my in-person classes, you've heard me say how important it is to RTFI. It stands for read the friggin' information, and it's a rule you should follow when performing any service or repair. It's critical to review the service information for any work you're about to perform on your customer's vehicle, even if it's a job you've done hundreds of times before. Failing to make sure you're doing it right on the car in your bay today may mean the difference between a job done right and one done wrong. The Autel MX900 makes that easy. Use the built-in Chrome browser to search online information sources, or the quick link menu to go directly to sites like Mitchell 1, ALLDATA, and Identifix, as well as several other valuable information resources. If it's a routine procedure like replacing a battery, the service information may not specify the need for coding. Before you assume there's no coding needed though, search the service site for the word initialization. This will usually take you to a resource that lists all the systems that require coding, initialization, or a relearn, and when that step needs to be done. The last question is easy. You'll need a scan tool with enhanced software for the OE that you're working on. But it doesn't have to be an expensive one. The Autel MX900 is an affordably priced tool that has all the capabilities you need. With a handy 8-inch touchscreen and the features of more expensive tools, it's great for diagnostics and includes over 40 resets, registrations, and initializations on big-name brands. Of course, it performs bi-directional tests and has a service menu that makes it easy to use without having to dig through ECU mazes. After you perform your post-repair scan, you can also use the special functions menu for the system ECU you're working on to see the list. If you want to make absolutely sure there's no coding required, find the system you're working on and click the button to select it. If it opens a window listing options for that system, a relearn just may be in your future. What if I skip coding, you ask? It's a recipe for headaches. Depending on who you ask, failing to finish the job right results in dissatisfied customers 30% of the time. The MX900 makes it easy to perform this important step, but nail that fix with the additional feature the tool has to offer: pre and post scans, live data checks, and more. And of course, always verify that the fix is the right one for the problem. In this world of electronically controlled vehicle systems, coding isn't something you can ignore. It's a must-do. And doing the job professionally results in solid fixes, happy cars, and satisfied customers. Thanks for watching.